My name is Chris Ayer. I'm a singer-songwriter. Live in New York City, and I love the Bronx Zoo. Cool. Okay. I feel like everyone says the '60s, right? It's a good decade. I think honestly, the '80s were an interesting time for the kind of music that I like to play. Songwriting music. Everyone songwrites, but like the Paul Simon, where he went in the '80s with Graceland and things like that, and incorporating sounds into what was once sort of just folky. I think a lot of people did some cool stuff, and David Byrne and the Talking Heads, and so I think it'd be cool to be around for that stuff. Cookies with M&Ms in them. Because I don't have like one or two, I have like 8 to 10, you know what I mean? And I'm not guilty, they're just good. Oh man. First album I ever got was, I think I went to the tape store with my dad, and he let me pick out anything I wanted, so I got Elvis, the Spin Doctors, and Soul Asylum or something, just terrible. They were fine, but the Elvis tape was awesome. I think the first thing is just guitars. I would love to have as many, just old guitars that have a lot of history, and I play left-handed guitar, so I don't get to play a lot of people's guitars. So like when I walk into a guitar store and there's like walls and beautiful instruments, and I never get to play any of them. So if I could have like 100-year-old left-handed guitar, that would be amazing. Just one even, but that probably would be expensive. Anyway, yeah. And then after that, I mean, you could just go crazy. Build a studio, probably. I have like a little one in my apartment, but I'm starting to get like greedy ideas. If I could have any power, I would want, I think it's, you want to think that you want to have like some cerebral thing, like reading minds and stuff, but I think that would go crazy if I could know what everyone was thinking all the time. So probably I just want to fly, because it's like, not cerebral, it's just joyful. Fly around, see things. The one song that just blows my mind, that I definitely, I guess I wish I had written, or I wish that I hope that someday I'm inspired to do something like it, is Josh Ritter's song, The Last Temptation of Adam, which is kind of like a biblical reference in the title, but the song's it's a love story told from the perspective of a soldier in a kind of post-apocalypse living in a bunker where he's monitoring a nuclear warhead, and he has to press the button if he gets the call that will basically start the chain reaction that ends the world. And he's there with this woman, and their interactions, and like the way that the sort of morbid curiosity about the world ending, as a metaphor for enjoying the moment with the person. It's just a ridiculous song. I'm gonna go with, this is sort of cliche, but I'm gonna go with a person. Because if I could come back again, I think it would be cool to be another person again. I was gonna say an eagle, because they're really badass and they fly. Which brings me back to the answer about flying. But other than that, I think if I could be an eagle with human thoughts, that would be like a hybrid beast. Mythological. Cool. My favorite artist that I wish everyone knew about, there's a lot. Because playing shows like these, you end up meeting people, and a lot of them become my favorite musicians. Like, no distinction from artists that I've known since I was a kid. New York alone, friends that I've played with that I'm just amazed by. Barnaby Bright is a band that I think are incredible, and I'm surprised that more people don't know about them already, but I think they will soon. And Liz Longley is another one. She's a Berklee alum, actually, and she just opens her mouth and everyone in the room's like, okay, just believe her. And her voice is insane. So yeah. So scary to invite, your dream guests to a party, because what if they don't like you and you've been thinking about them your whole life and you're like, oh God. Like if Paul Simon came to a party and thought I was sucked, I don't think I would ever recover. But I would like him to be there, but I want it to go really well. If you promised me that he was going to be nice to me, then I would definitely invite him. And then probably, see, it's also hard because someone like Charles Bukowski, who's like a total mess, was a really interesting writer, but I feel like he would probably get drunk and be mean to everyone, so maybe that's a bad idea. I know, that'd be fun. He should come. And then it's a hard one. I'm gonna go with Stephen Hawking, because it's like, that guy's crazy smart. That's the dumbest way to describe a smart person I think possible. Because like, that guy's crazy smart. Josh Ritter, probably. Again, I think he's amazing, and I like the audience that he's been able to build, the range of people, and sort of his music. He sort of spans solo music and really effective full band, large production sounds, and that's what I want to do. So if I could, I think that'd be a really fun show. Yeah. Cool. My name is Chris Ayer. Thank you for watching and listening to these random answers that I have to give. Hope to see you around.